Claims management is constantly changing. Do you feel that we're in a period of rapid change due to technology and other external drivers? You've already mentioned consolidation and insurers wanting more for less. What does that mean for the future and for defendant lawyers?
Technology is changing everything. That's for absolute sure. And claims management, claims handling is no different. There are massive seismic changes going on in the way claims, particularly in the motor area, can be dealt with. But I think what's even more interesting for the long-term future is how things like telematics, improved safety, etc., can actually perhaps reduce the number of accidents in the first place. Volvo, for example, has an objective that by 2020 nobody will be killed in one of their cars. And I think that's probably obviously a very laudable ambition, and I'm sure they'll achieve it. But I think it does indicate that in future, certainly in the motor area, there's going to be fewer and fewer accidents, and thank goodness, fewer and fewer serious injuries and fatalities. Now that clearly is a good thing, but again it changes the dynamic in the market. The other thing that's changed the dynamic is that there's far less profit to be made by claimant firms in the motor area for low-cost claims, and that's meant that they've moved from that area into other areas of claims. Noise-induced hearing loss, things like that are becoming very dominant in terms of numbers. So that will be reflected in the defendant side, in the sense that lawyers will perhaps need to be multidisciplinary and will not be motor only. They'll need to be motor plus other types of liabilities in the personal injury area to ensure that they're providing a full service to reflect the claims that are being made.
And in your experience, does the defendant community mirror the claimants quite well? So you say they're moving quickly. Do they match that in terms of the speed that they move across and defend the claims? I suppose they have to in a way, don't they? But,
yes, though of course on the claimant side that's about moving from one market to another market. For the defendant law firms, the market, if you like, is still the insurance companies. The defendants and those that are picking up the tab for these claims are the insurers. So in that sense, our members are not having to look at a different market in the way the claimants, lawyers are having to look at different markets. But of course they do need to skill up to defend these different types of claims that are being created and filed as we speak.